overnight, as we were all sleeping, it was the Met Gala in New York, and it was hosted by Vogue's editor-in-chief, Anna Wintour, one of the biggest nights, of course, in the fashion calendar. Ross is live for us. Ross, this is a big night, isn't it? What was the theme for this time? Because I've looked at all their outfits and I can't tell.
Yeah. Well, that's it. That's the way this thing always comes up. You just have no idea what on earth is going on. Sleeping Beauties, reawakening fashion, and the theme Garden of Time. It's the annual fundraising gala for the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute in Manhattan. I wonder why they just call it the Met Gala. Anyway, it happens every year, first Monday in May. Began round about 1973, Lorraine. You fancy a ticket? 75 grand. Table, 350 grand.
Right.
Anna, as you mentioned there, she basically does everything. She co-chairs it. She approves the guest list. We even hear that she's very pernickety about the food. You know, we don't serve onions. You don't want bad breath at the Met Gala. You don't want anything that's got seeds that get stuck in your teeth. I don't know. I mean, it's the myths and legends of this event are just quite incredible. Zendaya, J-Lo, Chris Hemsworth, Bad Bunny, they were all co-chairs this year. And as you say, some of the looks... Some people looked so thin, I think, that if something had happened on the carpet, they would have just been faxed to the hospital. Somebody would have found an old fax machine and just slid them in. That would have been it.
It's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. Taylor Swift did not attend. She got more attention by not going than she would have probably by going.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit of a clue. Anna Wintour was doing an interview out here on TV, and then they asked, they said, will Taylor be there? And she said, well, I hope she comes and enjoys the exhibit. I think that was a little bit of a clue of come and enjoy the exhibit itself. She hasn't actually been at a Met Gala since, I think it was about 2016.
Yeah.
Remember all that? That was when she met then Joe Alwyn, who became her boyfriend for a while. We hear, though, she is in Paris because, of course, she's got her European leg of the Eras Tour. Starts on Thursday night. So she's busy on that. And actually... It's just reminding me, I will tell you this week of an amazing story I've heard about that tour. Sorry, it's just come to my head there.
Ooh.
You can tell I'm slightly jet lagged.
Is that just for me? Is that just for me on a phone call, or can you tell the rest of the nation?
Well, I will tell you at first, and then we will decide if we can share it with the nation. How about that? I'll call you tomorrow.
That sounds good. Now, look, looking at some of the outfits that these ladies were wearing, I wonder what happens. When they get in, do they all sit down and have something to eat? I can't imagine they do, because I don't know how they would. And is there a turn? Is there like a, is there somebody entertaining? What goes on in this? Is it?
Yes. Well, yeah. Again, it's just all so bizarre. Let's start with the pigging turns, as I was once referred to in Manchester, and I enjoy that description. Pig in turn. Get the pig in turn on. All right, then. So, Ariana Grande, who, of course, has got the movie Wicked coming up, her co-star, Britain's own wonderful Cynthia Riva, they performed some of her hits. There were a small matter of 20 dancers, and a 40-strong choir were there as well. But, yeah, let's now talk about, as you were saying, the difficulties. Yes. So... let's go first with the Grammy winner, Tyler. Okay, so she had this amazing, like a sand-textured dress that appeared to be like moulded to her body. Yeah. But how did you get up the stairs? Oh, well, what you do is you have 4 people pick you up and then carry you up the stairs. I love it.
Oh,
and she had exactly. So she had a sand timer as her accessory. Kim Kardashian, of course, everyone talking about that unbelievably tiny waist. She couldn't even get up the stairs, apparently, wearing custom Maison Margiela, but then had a funny little cardigan at the top. So was there some kind of malfunction? I don't know. But the thing is, Lorraine, as you're saying, so what happens when you get inside now? I have a question for you. First off, I'll tell you my thoughts are, they can't get up the carpet. How do they go to the toilet?
I never thought about that, Rossi. You're always practical. I was just thinking about sitting down and eating your dinner. Yeah. But you're right. You'd have to take a whole squad. Well,
sitting down in the toilet.
I know. That's not very glamorous, thank you very much.
No. Now, when you've been to big events, do women in toilets, do they help each other in toilets in terms of sometimes if they've got... Yes,
absolutely.
They do. Right, I thought that might... Gentlemen never, ever help each other in toilets.
No, that would be wrong. The sisterhood looks out for itself. You're going to be back. We'll get lots more Met stuff, but there's also loads more to talk to you about as well, isn't there?
Absolutely. AI tricking fans is a big one, and one especially for you, Star Trek. You love it, and you're going to love what I'm going to tell you later on.
Oh, look forward to that. Thank you, Ross. Well, Vogue is here, and Ross Vogue it is bonkers. Talking about Kim Kardashian.
Yes.
Wow. I mean, her figure was like a cartoon, wasn't it?
She was. And first of all, can I just say, I know how she goes to the toilet. She doesn't go to the toilet.
Right.
She said that she doesn't drink that whole day, so she doesn't have to go to the toilet.
Right.
So that dress doesn't come off. This completely divided opinion. It was...
See, she's got a wee ratty cardigan on there. That looks like one that has, you know, the way you've got to take the oose off it.
I know, but I love the ratty cardigan. I love that brand, though, that she's wearing. It's Maison Margiela. But her waist, people were saying online, has she gotten some ribs taken out? I think she is the queen of being the most uncomfortable person in the room.
Right.
Like, she doesn't care how much pain she's in. A dress, she's worn this before, she was literally bleeding wearing it. She doesn't care. She does it all for the fashion.
So you think the cardi was actually... It's not like there's been a wardrobe malfunction and she's just flung on a cardi that she goes out walking the dogs with. No. She's just... That's part of it.
It does look like it needs a little one of those scooshy things. I will agree, but I think... This was actually meant to be worn like that.
I see.
But yeah, people weren't sure about this look. I loved it, but I love everything she does.
Well, she does look incredible, but it's kind of like, I don't know how...
The waist is just crazy small.
It's not comfy.
No.
Tell me about one of the, you know, they have sort of like co-hosts, I guess.
So, yes, so they had Zendaya was one of the co-hosts.
She looks brilliant.
She is. I just think she went with the theme. I don't adore this dress that she's wearing.
No,
but
I was just looking at her wee face.
I know, she's so beautiful. She's only 27. She's a co-chair this year. And she suits the Garden of Time theme. So this was by Maison Margiela, John Galliano, this one.
Yeah.
Which I thought looked amazing. And it did go with the theme. And then she surprise everybody by reappearing at the bottom of the red carpet.
Oh,
and
right.
She was wearing
two goes at it.
another dress.
Oh, wow.
No, she's dead right. She was able to get away with it.
But she's changed everything. She's changed her makeup and everything.
I have no idea how she would have done that so fast. But I always think she has so much fun with fashion and she wears really cool things.
I love that.
She can wear whatever she wants. Everyone wants to dress her. And this one was Givenchy. It's vintage couture. It's from its spring 1996 collection. And then she's wearing this huge bouquet.
I love that.
Fascinating.
It's crazy, right?
She's amazing. This was one of my favourite looks of the
me too. I really like that.
It's so, like, out there on the red carpet. Then we had...
Yeah, who else caught your eye?
J-Lo. So J-Lo always looks amazing. Now, she was very J-Lo in this dress. It wasn't anything, like, unusual as to what she would wear, but it is absolutely gorgeous. And it's got 2.5 million beads on it. And it took 800 hours to make that dress.
Jeez.
Who's sitting there making that dress for 800 hours?
Crikey, I don't know. I like the way, though, it's got a little bit of modesty there.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on round about the crotch area so that you can't see.
And it's like, you don't see anything. But I did notice that on this year's red carpet, there was a lot of sheer going on.
Yes.
And I like that she did it really, really well.
Elegant.
I also love Demi Moore because she hasn't been at the event in 5 years and she's made her comeback.
Oh, that is a statement.
Look at that woman. Like, how does she look like that? She's absolutely incredible. This was made from wallpaper.
Oh.
Yeah.
But the sound of music when they made their dresses from curtains. I love it.
She looks absolutely brilliant. But, like, again, how is she sitting down in this?
She's not. She's
not.
Frankly not. That would have been great during COVID because you would have been able to keep, you know, the distance away because nobody would have got near her.
Yeah, airing everybody away from her.
What a statement. Wow.
Yeah, maybe she was able to take some of it off. I don't know. It doesn't look like that. So I doubt she sat down and had dinner. But I heard the dinner's not great there anyway.
Well, nobody eats. Nobody eats.
Then we have the couples, which I always love.
Right.
And Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban. She looks absolutely gorgeous there. She is wearing a Balenciaga black and white ball gown. I think her hair, her makeup, everything for me in this look looks absolutely gorgeous.
Quite understated, but not the dress. The dress is overstated. I meant the makeup and the hair is quite understated.
The dress was so much. I love that she paired everything else back.
Yeah.
And Keith Urban kind of took a back seat as well, so he was just in a tux and let her take the spotlight.
The boys have to do that, don't they? They usually get cut out.
Well, not all the boys.
No.
Eddie Redmayne.
Oh, show me.
Eddie Redmayne and Hannah Bagshaw. They came...
Oh dear! Oh gosh!
It's kind of like the new Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears.
Oh my god!
But you know what though?
It's hilarious.
Eddie Redmayne always has so much. Would you do that with your partner?
Oh, I'm howling thinking about my Steve or my dad wearing something like that. Is that allowed? The socks and the shoes? Are we allowed this now? Or,
I mean, I have more of a problem with the shoes and the no socks. So the fact that he's wearing practically knee-high socks is grand with me. But Eddie Redmayne always has a lot of fun with his fashion.
Oh,
and
that's
this is
so
kind
funny.
of no different. It's a London-based designer, Steve O. Smith.
She's looking a wee bit unsure, to be fair.
I mean, I would be mortified if Spenny wanted to go out like that with me. I'd be like, I'm not doing it, Spenny.
Oh, there we are.
And then we had Keely Hawes and Matthew McFadden.
Now, I loved this because I love Keely Hawes anyway. I think she's
beautiful.
brilliant. He's fantastic. And I just think they look very, that's how you should go.
They're quite simple, though.
They're not trying. They're not trying hard. No. They just look amazing.
They're not. They could be on a date night,
gorgeous.
though. She looks absolutely amazing.
Love her. Love her.